What did the Muslims of Somalia do for the world? Islam reached very early in Somalia, as Masjid al-Qiblatain, the first mosque in Somalia and one of the earliest mosques in the world, was built in roughly the year 629 in the city of Zeila. Now when I'm talking about Somalia, I'm not talking about Somalia as we know it today, but the areas of Somalia, Somaliland in the north, and Djibouti, which all used to be one country as part of the Horn of Africa. It faces the Indian Ocean, so they've had a very long maritime history and a history of trading. And even today they have markets such as the Bakara market in Magadishu. They have had many Muslim empires such as the Ajuran Sultanate in the 14th century, and they've also had a long history of trading all sorts of commodities such as gold, and they've traded with other countries. So for example, the Muslim traveller Admiral Zheng in the 15th century traded with Somalia and took back some animals such as giraffes back to China. They also traded with many animals, and even today Somalia does a lot of trade in terms of livestock. Not only did they trade extensively, but they also travelled extensively, such as Said of Magadishu. It's possible that he met successful traveller Ibn Battuta, who was one of the greatest travellers in the world at the time, and had travelled to various places such as India and China, and it's possible that he accompanied him on some of his travels over there. In some ways, the Somalis also continue this practice of successful entrepreneurship even today, such as the entrepreneur Ismail who is the founder of the business World Remit for international money transfers. Another example is Nasra Agil, the Canadian Somali, who was a successful entrepreneur and civil engineer, and was also an advisor for the real estate company Agil, responsible for mega projects such as the Palm Islands. The Somalis have also had a long history of poetry, and there have been successful poets even today, such as Ladan Osman, the American Somali, who is not only a successful but also a teacher and won an award for her writing. They have been successful in other areas as well, such as Osman bin Ali Zaili, the 14th century Muslim scholar, and others such as Abdurrahman al-Jabarti in the 18th century, who wrote about the history of Egypt. His father, Hassan al-Jabarti, was a successful mathematician, astronomer, and philosopher. There were others such as Yusuf bin Ahmad al-Kawnain in the 11th century, who studied the ancient Somali writing, the Wadad writing. In modern times, there have been other successful people such as Ali Said al-Faqi from the US in the area of Michigan, who was a successful toxicologist and also wrote about this. There are others such as Amina Said Ali, who was an author, poet, and medical scientist. There are others such as British Somali champion Farah and former BBC journalist Rageh Omar. As for Somalia itself, the country is undergoing redevelopment, such as the very large Union Mosque in Magadishu and the city of Hargeisa. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video interesting and informative. Please like and share this video. Thank you.